Hello everyone, how are you all? This is your educator G. Vijaya Manorama. So today I am here for term 1 preparation, case study based questions from acids, bases and salts. Okay. So subscribe my channel Vijaya Manorama Tutorials. नीचे description box में मेरा telegram link भी है. If you have any doubts right from 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, any doubts regarding the science you can ask me, physics, chemistry and bio. I am there to help you for your एग्जामिनेशन प्रिपरेशन. ओके, सो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में जो भी टेलीग्राम का लिंक है प्लीज क्लिक करो और ज्वाइन करो ऑल ऑफ यू. एंड जितना ज़्यादा हो सके अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी शेयर करो इस वीडियो को, so that they will also get a very good preparation for case study based questions. Hardly 10 minutes video it is, where we are going to discuss a 5 passages, right? So here is the first question. Ram was suffering from a stomach pain for a number of days. He consulted a doctor who advised him to take 2 antacid tablets after each meal for about a week and avoid spicy food. Ram followed the advice strictly and he was cured. What was the problem faced by Ram? Is it anemia, acidity or anxiety? And the right answer is acidity, right? So next question is true or false. The antacid tablets contain base like sodium bicarbonate or magnesium hydroxide, which neutralize the effect of HCl released in the stomach. As the stomach releases the organic acid called as HCl. True or false? It is true. Next. Oh, in this is this the correct chemical reaction happening inside stomach when Ram takes antacid? Sodium bicarbonate, when it is reacting with the digestive juices which contain the HCl, it forms a salt, water and carbon dioxide. Is it yes or no? It is yes. NaHCO3 plus HCl gives rise to NaCl, water and carbon dioxide, right? Antacid reduces the excess dash in the stomach. Water, base, acid, none of this. It is acid, right? Are antacids used to cure acidity in the stomach? Yes or no? Yes, antacids used to cure acidity in the stomach. Here is the second passage. Ritesh was asked to determine the melting point of a given organic solid. For this, he used a bath containing concentrated sulfuric acid. When he was looking at the thermometer, he lost his concentration and became a little casual. The beaker containing boiling sulfuric acid fell on his clothes. His clothes were burnt and he got severe burns on his hand. Okay, so now the questions are: what precautions do you suggest which Ritesh should take in future? Always wear lab coat in the laboratory, always alert in the laboratory, keep himself at a distance from the table where the bath is placed, or all the above. It is all of the above, because all the precautions he has to take when he is working with acids. Okay, why did Ritesh clothes burn? Base fell on the clothes or acid? Acids are corrosive in nature, right? That's why when acid fall on the cloth, they burn. Which solution causes burns, acid or base? It is acid. Okay. What is the pH range of an acid? If you see the indicator pH range, it contains from 0 to 14. Okay. 0 to 7 is acid and 7 to 14 is base. Okay, when we work with the acids and bases, the color change we find. It is 0 to 7 and here it is 7 to 14. Next question. Refer to the above figure. Neha took 2 test tubes, labeled them as A and B. Then she took around 0.5 grams of sodium carbonate in a test tube A and about 0.5 grams of sodium bicarbonate in test tube B. Okay, and she added about 2 ml of dilute HCl to both the test tubes. Which gas evolved when HCl is passed through test tube A. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and carbon monoxide. It is carbon dioxide. Which gas is evolved when HCl is passed through test tube B? Carbon dioxide, nitrogen, carbon monoxide and oxygen. It is carbon dioxide. As we know that B is containing sodium bicarbonate. When sodium bicarbonate is reacting with HCl, it forms its carbon dioxide. Okay. On passing the carbon dioxide gas evolved through lime water, then lime water it turns greenish, yellow, milky, no change. It turns milky. Lime water turns milky when carbon dioxide passes through that. Next, all metal carbonates and hydrocarbonates react with acids to give a corresponding salts, carbon dioxide, water and all of this. Okay, it is all of this. Salts also it forms, carbon dioxide also it forms, water also it forms. So all of these is the answer. Next, what are the different forms of calcium carbonate? Limestone, chalk, marble, all of this. These all are the forms of calcium carbonate. Next passage. Refer to the above figure. A student took solutions of glucose, alcohol, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. He fixed 2 nails on a cork and placed in a 100 ml of beaker. He connected the nails to the 2 terminals of a 6 volts battery through a bulb and a switch as shown in the figure. He then poured some dilute HCl in the beaker and switched on the current. So when he has added, it is a very important question, glucose, alcohol and hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid, which one will produce the current and make the bulb to glow? Does the bulb glow in the case of alcohol and glucose? It is no. It will not glow. Next, does the bulb glow in the case of hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid? Yes, it will go because ionization. Ions are formed. That's why it will glow. Okay, the bulb glows in the case of acids. The electric current is carried through the acidic solution by filament, glass, ions and particles. It is ions, ionization, which I am telling. True or false? Glowing of the bulb indicates that there is a flow of electric current through the solution. True or false? It is true. Next one, the bulb will glow in case of an alkali like sodium hydroxide. True or false? It is false. Okay. Next question. Care must be taken while mixing concentrated nitric acid or sulfuric acid with water. The acid must always be added slowly to water with constant stirring. If water is added to a concentrated acid, the heat generated may cause the mixture to splash out and causes burn. The glass container may also break due to excessive local heating. Mixing an acid or base with water results in decrease in the concentration of ions, hydronium ions or OH per unit volume. Such a process is called dilution and the acid or the base is said to be diluted. When acid is added to beaker containing water, which of the following statements are true about temperature of a beaker? Temperature decreases, temperature increases or no change? It is temperature increases. Next, in process of adding acid to water, an exothermic or endothermic reaction? It is an exothermic reaction. Okay, because exo gas will go out. What happens to concentration of ions per unit volume when water is added to acid or base? Concentration of ions decreases, concentration of ions increases. It is concentration of ions decreases. True or false? Concentration of hydronium ions is affected when a solution of an acid is diluted. True or false? It is true. While diluting an acid, what should be added first? Water or acid? Acid to water slowly or water to acid slowly, or any of it can be added first or none of this. There is a rule which we need to follow when we are working with the acids. Acid to water we must add very slowly. Okay, these are the case study based questions for the chapters acids, bases and salts. If you have any queries you can ask me in the telegram group. नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मेरा टेलीग्राम ग्रुप भी दिया हुआ है. So you can ask me the doubts for physics, chemistry, biology right from 9, 10, 11, 12. Any class you can ask me. Okay. So जितना ज़्यादा हो सके शेयर करो अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ इस वीडियो को. Be strong, be safe, be confident. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.